Hey, what's up, everyone? I'm Carlos. This is Steven.
How's it going, everybody? Thank you for watching.
And welcome back to Brooklyn Fragrance Lover. It's a little different because I don't have a table for where to put my hands. So if I seem a little odd with my movements, it's just what I'm getting used to this new set.
Yeah.
But welcome. Today, it's always an exciting time when there's a new Frederic Malle. And today we have the latest, which is called Music for a While. Keep it right there.
Brooklyn Fragrance Lover. Brooklyn Fragrance Lover. Brooklyn Fragrance Lover. Brooklyn Fragrance Lover.
Frederic Malle, a house that I adore.
Yeah, I do too.
I wish I could own them all, but, you know, it's a little pricey. It's an expensive line.
And I have to confess, the only one that I own is Muscovy Jour.
And when I found out that bit of information, I was really shocked.
Yep.
I would have sworn you would have had at least maybe 4 or 5.
And there are so many good ones. Bigarade Concentrate, Monsieur, the list goes on and on.
Portrait of a Lady.
Yeah, too many to name.
Muscovy Jour I love. Cardinal Flower, but that's not your type of thing.
Yeah, I'm not into the florals, but I do have 2 bottles of Muscovy Jour. Doesn't
wow.
mean anything, but...
Wow. That's a great one. I have a lot of travel spray because
Yeah.
they offer them, so I take advantage of that, and I have quite a bit of the line in the travel sprays.
Definitely.
This one, released in 2018, I believe it's their 30th or 31st release.
Yeah,
They've been out since 2002?
2000, I believe.
2000. Somewhere around there. Close enough.
Give or take.
Missed it by 2 years. This particular release was composed by Carlos Ben Naim.
Wow.
We're a fan. We love the
Huge
guy.
fan.
The original Polo. There's so many I can't think of them.
Best. There's so many. Yeah, and you
Yes.
already met him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be meeting him in a couple weeks.
Yes.
Yeah.
We both are. We're going to that event at
Awesome.
Perfumerie
Yeah.
for a new house. We just did a video for...
Sana Jardin.
There you
Yeah.
go.
And he's the in-house for all of their fragrances.
I'm not sure how many Carlos has done for Frederic Malle,
Right.
but there have been a ton of noses who have worked for Frederic Malle. He's the creative director, if you will, and he hires noses. And since he premiered the line, he always features the noses, the artiste, if you will.
Yeah.
This is a 50 ml bottle. I picked it up last night at Barney's. It
Okay.
retails for $210,
Ah, okay.
and the 100 ml retails for $310, I believe.
Yeah, makes sense.
That's a better value. It's always a better value to buy the larger size, but I felt okay with just this because it's a lavender heavy fragrance, and I'm not the biggest lavender fan. I ran into Barney's as they were closing, and I didn't want to be that annoying customer keeping them all there late.
I hate doing that too, yeah.
So I just purchased, took it home, wore it all day to work, and we'll see how that went. But the notes for this are lavender, patchouli, amber, pineapple, vanilla, and mandarin.
Wow.
Short list of notes. Do we have a test strip?
Yeah, I can get one.
There we go.
Here we are.
We shall use this one right here. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Also do want to mention that they do pay so much attention to the perfumers that they hire or that they commission to make each scent. They actually post their picture on the back too.
As well as the name on the front.
Very cool.
Show them the inside.
Yeah.
That's the sleeves that they all come in.
Right? Come in a sleeve, and then you have this pull-out tab here on the side, silhouette of the bottle
Sits
right in
there.
the middle, with a reflective plate on the back. Really cool. Very minimalist. Wow, that smells great. I get whiffs of it right now.
So this opens very lavender bomb.
Yeah.
Period. Lavender. I don't smell any citrus. As it dries down, here, smell it here.
Thank you.
The lavender punches through everything on there.
Yeah.
On skin, I'm gonna put it on my skin. Let it dry down for a minute. Then it gets a patchouli, a very polished patchouli. It's not dirty or earthy.
Right.
It smells really, really nice and smooth. I got none of the citrus or pineapple or vanilla. There was no sweetness. It was lavender shining through and then leveled with a beautiful clean patchouli, which was fine.
Right.
It smelled very refined. It was enjoyable to wear.
Exactly. And I gotta agree with everything you said pretty much. I get mostly the lavender and the patchouli. But if there's one note really dominating this composition, it is the lavender. It's so loud, almost piercing and strident in the opening. It reminds me of fragrances like Eau Noir by Dior, or Caron pour un homme, or Strange Invisible Perfume is another one. Great note, smells natural. But then, like you said, it dries down into something a bit sweeter, a bit more subtle.
Patchouli, just
Yeah.
a veil of patchouli,
Yep.
of clean, fine patchouli.
Not bitter, not soily, or...
Not at all.
It's great.
When I went around to ask people what they thought of it, no one commented on their own.
Okay.
But when I specifically went over to a coworker, one said, you smell like pineapple.
Oh, okay.
And then another girl said, you smell a little sweet. It's kind of like candy a little bit. So
That's interesting.
my nose isn't perceiving any of the citrus, vanilla, or pineapple, which is okay. But others apparently do.
Yeah, it seems like one of those things where you have to wait until it gets down to the very base, and then you have to dig your nose in it. But so far, just off the scent strip and what I smelled coming off of your hand, I just smell lavender and patchouli. And whatever amber is in there, it must be on the not so sweet side, maybe like resin heavy side, because I don't really get too much of a sweetness from it.
This is going to stay like this for a good 45 minutes.
Okay.
Later, you get touches and little wafts here and there of the other notes, but it never stays as a focal
Point.
It
yeah.
doesn't stay as a focal point
Okay.
of the fragrance, but it definitely is emitting these other nuances to those around you.
Wow.
You can smell yourself, but it's a trail fragrance. It's finely done. It stays in line with the rest of the Frederic Malle image, but it's not a loud fragrance, which a lot of them tend to be. I like it. I enjoy it. I don't love it.
Yeah.
It's
okay.
For me, it's not Portrait of a Lady. It's not Mousse Gravageur. It's not Carnal Flower on the days that I feel like wearing Carnal Flower, which is not too many days, but it's nicely done.
Yeah.
If you're a lavender fan, you're going to love it.
Yeah, if I may add, you must love lavender in order to like this one.
Hate
You
lavender,
must
don't even bother
love-
with this.
If lavender is one of those notes that I have a coworker reminds him of the smell of marijuana, you
That's
must
odd.
avoid this fragrance at all costs. But if you like lavender, there's a chance you are going to love this fragrance. I do have to say, I think there's a perfect spot for it in the Frederic Malle library. There really is no fragrance like this one in the collection, from the floral Carnal Flower to there's an iris-based one that you mentioned that you
Iris
own.
Poudre.
And there, it seems to be, a pretty good variety in the lineup. This one was kind of filling a void that I think was necessary. A definite gentlemanly scent, one that I would picture somebody wearing in a nice suit and tie, very polished, like you said, the patchouli is polished. But at the end of the day, you must love lavender, and it does come off quite strong, and just like you, I like the scent, I really do. I'm a fan of lavender, but I don't know if I would go as far as saying it's one of my favorites.
On my skin, it's pulling lavender.
Oh, you see, that's funny because I actually pick up on a little bit of the pineapple. Yeah, it has like that citrus tinge to it, so I can
It's
see
there,
what your
it's
coworker
there.
was saying.
If any company's not going to lie, it's not going to be Frederic Malle.
That's right.
The notes that they say are in there are in there.
That's right.
I have no worries about that. My receptor, my nose, my most important instrument isn't picking up on it.
Yeah.
So I know I smell good. I know I smell good because I'm wearing a Frederic Malle. That sounds crazy and pretty broad. I trust their work. It's just lavender isn't one of my favorite notes.
Right.
Patchouli I love more than lavender, and that's not the focal point of this fragrance either.
Correct.
It kind of it mutes the lavender a little bit to a level where I can endure it a little better. A lot of people love lavender.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. And it does have a calming vibe, doesn't it?
it's they say
So maybe you'll transmit that effect to those
or
nearby.
calm me down because Lord knows I'm always hyper.
Have you heard the song music for a while?
I have not. Is there a song based?
There is, yeah.
What from who? An old song? An old.
It is an
singer?
old song, maybe 50s or 60s if I'm not mistaken. Very cool bottle. Cool. I like the color scheme and the name and just everything about it is so cool.
Music, yes, that drew me as well.
Yeah.
Listen, it's $200. That's not. to be taken lightly, but I don't hate it. So I'll find somewhere to wear this. I'll find it for Frederic Malle lineups or whatever. I'm happy that I bought it. I'm happy that we were able to give our opinions on it for you, but it won't be my favorite Frederic Malle, unfortunately. But by no means do I hate it.
Right.
If you love lavender, check this out. You definitely will like it and enjoy it. There's nothing sweet here. The other nuances, whether it's the citrus, the pineapple, or the vanilla, it's underlying moments here and there, but never ever does it take over Music for a While. Well, that's all we have for you today on Music for a While for Frederic Malle, short and sweet like I always do. I'd love to offer a $5 can to one lucky subscriber. All you have to do is subscribe to Brooklyn Fragrance Lover, subscribe to Redolessence.
Thank you.
Like and share this video, then comment down below with what you enjoyed most about this review today of Music for a While, or what your favorite Frederic Malle fragrance is. If you're new to this channel, please do consider subscribing, and if you haven't been a subscriber, click on that bell icon so you don't miss notifications on new reviews, new content, and all the fun stuff always happening here at BFL, or BFL at Redolessence Studio in Jersey.
Wherever we may happen to be. And if I may add, please vote for us at vote.fragrance.org. Our channel was nominated for Vlog of the Year for 2018, or I guess a video from 2017, but the award ceremony will be held in 2018. So I'm sure Carlos will leave the links down below. So we would really appreciate your vote.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you with the next review.
Take care.